Tom, just good to see you again, but just talk about three of your lads who are out on, well, we call it loans, but because they're under 18 players, it's work experience, isn't it? So
that's correct.
Start off with James Bruce, scored on his debut for Cinderford last Saturday.
The loans were sorted out through Chris. Chris has got obviously some real good contacts in and around football, so we've got the boys out on loan, which is great for them. Woody, he came on Saturday, started on the bench for Cinderford. They were home to Northley. Come on at 71st minute and they were 1-0 down. Come on and he scored the equaliser in 93rd. So he scored in his senior debut. For him, it's brilliant. He does what he does best. He scores goals, and we're looking for him to make a real positive impact. And we're hoping he does well at that level. We come back and then we assess from there if he can go up to the next step and see how he does.
Next step for him being the development squad, then?
Well, next step could be development squad. It could be going up a league, going into the Southern Prem, going into the Conference North or South, because ultimately, the higher up they go in men's football, they need men's football the second years, and it's competitive. It's something on the line every week. It's in front of decent fans, and even at Cinderford's level, there's some good players and there's some good budgets and there's some good grounds. Salisbury are in there, Taunton are in there. We've had some good FA Cup runs, so there's some good clubs in there. And for Woody, at 17, 18 to go out and play against, experienced men, it is something that is vital for his and all the boys' development. So if it's not the 23s, then we'll look to push him up to the next league.
Okay, Josh Brace is also out on loan.
Yeah,
he's gone to
Farnborough. So he's gone with Lewis Ellington, again on a work experience. Another good level, Southern Prem. So there's looking at the clubs in the Southern Prem, Hereford are in there. Farnborough with Jamie Curtin up top. Who better to learn from? Who's someone who's played X amount of league games, got X amount of league goals. So for him to go out and play, Farnborough have got a new ground and they're looking to push back up to the south. Again, it's a vital experience that they could only get if they went on loan, and it's something that we're looking to push all the second years out because they need it for their development.
And one is happening today, I gather.
Yeah,
Liam Armstrong.
Liam is going to play for Polton tonight. They've signed him on another work experience. I think Polton signed Alexis. I think he's injured, so Liam's going to step in, and however long Alexis is out injured, Polton are going to take him, which again, he's been arguably our best performer this season. So he's proved himself during the games at under 18 level, so he needs probably most than anyone to go out and be beaten up and be battered around in the goal. So again, for him, it's important to go and get that experience of playing, and you got people behind you heckling you, and and you're going to have people shouting at you behind the goal, so he needs to deal with it, and it's something that we've been looking at him to do for the last couple of months, and thankfully Polton have come in, and we're very grateful to all the clubs who have taken the boys on loan, because obviously it impacts on them and they're taking a gamble because they don't know loads about them. They're taking our word for it, and so we're thankful to the clubs, we're thankful to Chris for sorting it out, and between the 18s and the 23 staff and obviously the gaffer, they've got some unbelievable non-league contacts to go and get the boys on loan, and that we're trying to use that to our best advantage and give the boys the best rounded experience in their development.
Okay, can I go back now to cover all three, because are you keeping tabs on them while they're out? And
yes, yeah,
with their clubs they're on loan now?
Yeah, the club's obviously in constant contact with Chris, with Dutz, with Mildy. Dan Bevan, the under-18s goalkeeping coach, is going to go and watch Liam tonight at Polton. They're home to Northley. I'm going to go to Mangotsfield tonight, and they're playing Cinderford, so I'm going to watch Woody. And obviously Josh Brace is a little bit further afield, but any chance we get to watch Brace, I think they're at Froome in a couple of weeks, so we'll go and watch them when we can, because it's important that they see us there. We're not just sending them out on loan and going, all the best, we'll see you in a month. We want to watch how they're getting on, because that's the whole point of it. And hopefully they all go out and they all do really well, and then they come back and that sets a statement to say, look, we've equipped ourselves nice lit men's football. We push on from here, either that's the 23s through that pathway or go back out to another level, and it's important that we do keep tabs on them.
It's an important stage in their development, isn't it? The second years, I mean, decisions will be made close to the end of the season, so it's an opportunity for them to play men's football and to play at a higher level.
It's a massive opportunity, because we need to get lads ready earlier. We need to get lads ready if we can at 18, 19, and they're only going to get ready if they're going and playing against men and playing at a decent standard where, like I said, there's 3 points, proper 3 points on the line. It's league positions, it's playoffs, it's money, and I think when you go to non-league, you experience everything about the club. You know, how much it means to the board, how much it means to the the fans. There's not loads of fans, but it means a lot to the ones that go. And I think, if anything, it sort of gives them an insight to what it could be if if you don't apply yourselves properly. Because obviously everyone sees the end game, which is being out on the mem 10,000, and it's a fantastic career. As you speak to Mance, and it's a fantastic career if you do it right. But if you go out and you see the other side of it, and you see the training with people that are plastering in the day and plumbing in the day, and then coming to training, or they need to see that other side. And for me, they need to see how lucky they are that they're full time and they've got a great opportunity, and it's an opportunity they can't let go, because if they let it go, you look back and you don't want to have any regrets, and it's part of that they need to experience as well.
Is this going to be the norm now, that you try and get second years out more frequently? Because I don't think it's happened too often in the past.
No, I mean, last season I think there was a couple out. Off the top of my head, Connor Jones went to Yate last season. I think that was probably about it. It's something we've spoken about in detail. And like we said, we've spoken about getting the lads more experience in competitive football, and they need to be playing against men. And this is an avenue we see as a really good development plan, because with all the contacts we will have at non-league, why not use them? And like we said, it's all good playing at 18s and in the youth cup, and you're playing against lads the same age, if not younger. The second years need to go out and they need to be tested and pushed, and for some of them it is sink or swim, and if they swim, then it's great.
There's a knock-on effect for you though, isn't there? Does that mean you can promote younger players into your under-18s?
Yeah, and that's another reason why we want to do it, because obviously we see the 16s as a decent group, and if we get the second years out, then the 16s come up. And on Saturday we had 3 16s starting the game, which is exactly what we want. And yes, it might hinder results, but ultimately it's not about the results. It's about 16s getting experience of 18s football ready for next season. It's about the second years getting experience of men's football when they go up to the 23s, hopefully, and so on and so forth. And it's results, you may take a hit, but we believe in the 16s group. We come on Saturday, and we won 4-2 Saturday and played really well. So we've got the capability to do it.
And finally, just the season, does that? I know you don't go for results. It's all about developing the players. Are we looking then in 2-3 years' time having a much younger first team with homegrown players? Is that the aim?
I mean, that's the aim for every club, I think, isn't it? I mean, our job is to get lads ready for the Gaffer's first team, and how we do that, we've got to get them out on loan. We've got to give them experiences. We've got to test them and push them to the limits that they're going to experience when hopefully they come up. It is about development, but we all want to win. Ultimately, if we haven't bred that winning mentality, then the boys won't be well enough equipped to go up and deal with it. So it has got to be about winning, and it's got to be about performances and development, because that's the programme. But short term, we're looking to get lads experience and get them ready earlier for the first team. And if that means results take a slight hit because we're sending lads out on loan and we're promoting 15s and 16s up, then we'll do it to get lads through, because that's got to be our ultimate aim.